Yeah. Okay. So what do you ship do you ship posters in? Have you only sold that one expensive poster where the guy bought the
No,
box
I've
for you?
sold a bunch of posters. I haven't had any issues. I actually shout out Kevin Commonwealth Picker. I learned from him. I have my four by four, my 4x4 by whatever, the long box, but I take it. I learned this from him. I cut all the way down a seam and I turn it into a triangle because it gives it way more. It make that the triangle shape has way more stability and strength than a square.
Yeah.
So you just cut it down and you overlap the one, and it makes it into a triangle. And I tape it, and that's what I use instead of the. Some people use the actual shipping tubes or whatever, but that triangle is super strong, and I haven't had a single issue. I shipped a lot of posters like that. So, but I keep that golf club box because I don't feel like dealing it. When I sell golf club, I want it in out the out the door. So I
Yeah.
keep those. I bought them on Amazon, and I just keep. I could go grab one, but
I should go. I need to get some more of those.
I had my thing is like when something's going out the door, I don't want to be looking for boxes. I'm like I
Oh
keep a
no,
box of
I'm the
boxes.
same way.
You've been over here. You've seen.
I usually order the because I order my golf club boxes from Granger,
Yeah, yeah.
so I should probably order some more to pick up. Because I bought this. I bought man. There was a sale on Friday. You know me. There's never yard sales on Fridays here, right?
Yeah.
And of course, like I checked like Friday morning at like 7 o'clock, and it was a sale that I had been to before, where the guy's dad owned like a sports store, and I had got like these Redskins phones, and they sold for crazy money. Like I think they sold for like $80, $100, and a bunch of other stuff. And then the sale, he was like, "We're finally clearing everything out." And like I saw all the pictures, and there was like hats, all types of crazy stuff. And I couldn't go though because I had like too much going on that day, and there's no way I was gonna make it. It was like an hour drive from where I am now, and like rush hour traffic, DC into Virginia, like it's nuts. I would have had to have left the house at like 6:30 to get there in time. So I ended up going like around noon, when the boy went down for a nap, and he was like, it was like a madhouse at 7 a.m. From like 7 a.m. to like 9 a.m. it was like a madhouse. There was like nothing left. I did pick up a couple of cool things, and I mean everything was $1. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. Everything was $1. So I was like, damn. But I picked up some cool stuff. But anyways, I was at like $12 or something like that total, and he had like three different boxes of posters. One was Dale Earnhardt.
All
One
right.
was Super Bowl ticket poster, and one was like FedEx Field poster. And it was probably like, the FedEx Field poster was probably like, I don't know, 20, 30 posters. The Dale
Wow.
Earnhardts were probably like 20, and the Super Bowl tickets were probably like 15. It's probably like between like, I don't know, maybe like 75 and 100 posters. And he was selling them at $1 each. And I was like, look, I got my $12. Would you take $8 for all of your posters? And he was like, yeah, like without hesitation. So I was
Nice.
like, I feel like, I was like, this seems like a smart buy. Like even if I sold like each poster for $5, I can do multi quantity listing.
Right.
You know, what's going
Yep.
on, Chad? How you doing, bud? So now I'm like, I got all these posters, and I mean they're like, so the Super Bowl ticket ones are all sealed. The FedEx ones are like flat,
So they're like, are they rolled and sealed?
rolled and sealed.
So you're gonna have to like snag a picture of it from like online or something to make the list?
There's one that's unsealed. So I can I'll undo that. But like the Earnhardt ones are rolled up, like unsealed, like one giant roll of them. And then the FedEx ones are flat, like sitting in a box, like pressed. So like those are going to be interesting. Like, do I roll it, sell it rolled, roll it up when I ship it, or do I ship them flat?
I mean, I put in my listing that I'm going to roll them, and then I roll them.
Okay.
I don't think there's any issue with that. I mean, check this listing. Why did that one say it had a diamond in it? Ain't got no diamonds over here. What is happening? You're trying to set me up saying it had a diamond in it?
So I've been working on trying to get monetized on Twitter. It is so difficult. It is so difficult. You have to have verified account, which I have. And you have to be followed by 500 verified accounts, which I just passed. But the tricky part is you have to have 5 million impressions over the last 3 months.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot.
So I went and checked today just to see like how far I was. And I have 1.1 million impressions over the last 3 months. So I'm only 3.9 million away, Jimmy.
I mean, my toy channel gets 1.4, and that to me seems like a lot. So to that number seems great.
Like you have to have like 4 or 5 viral posts.
Yeah.
Like one viral post a month.
I did have that. I had that exciting news about my toy channel still not monetized, but my picking channel already got remonetized. So I'm posting like crazy over there. Super excited about that.
I love it, Jimmy. I love it.
I had at the time I had like 600 followers when it happened. So like, there's no, to me that proves again, I haven't, the page hasn't been around very long. I think, but I linked it to my Instagram that has 6,000 followers, and maybe that helps.
Yeah.
Maybe that helps.
Good morning, ladies.
Sorry, I don't see the chat. Sorry, guys. But hello, everybody. Thank you. I'm working on listing right now.
Me and Jimmy are holding down the fort. We are busybodies this morning. I sold those glasses. I sold the art. Were you here last week when I showed those art glasses? Yeah. I sold those for $170.
Nice. Wow.
$2. $170.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at you. What's happening, bud?
The boy found a mug of coffee this morning. Thankfully, it wasn't hot.
Yeah, right. That's funny because like when you get, you don't want too much caffeine when they're that age. Then you won't get no rest.
It was everywhere.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's.
We're getting ready to take him to Abuela's house.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man. I got to get used to that. It's easier started adding a condition. I used to have had it, and so I got to make sure I double check that because it's already filled out. And it's been wrong sometimes.
What's going on, Kobe? How you doing, bud? Chad says, when my son was 2, he grabbed my wife's cup of coffee and spilled it all over him. I grabbed him as fast as I could and ran into the shower and started running cold water. He was not burned. Whew. Yeah, it's scary. He was not looking at dinosaurs or looking for dinosaurs. Is it AS? Listen, you put me and Jimmy, and all we need is in the room just working. You guys know it's gonna be some breathing. Jimmy, Jason has been pulling heaters when he's with you. He texts me that roaster Saturday.
Oh yeah, man. We ended up in a small town. I met up with that guy Jason 419 Sports Flips, I think is what I can't remember his Instagram. And it was a small town, and it was supposed to be a community sale, and there was hardly any sales. There was like 5. But we ended up at this house, and it was the second day. And there was so much good stuff in that house. Like, it was all, and they were like, we're moving. I found it. I should go find it. I gotta show it. I'll be right back.
All right.
It was like a mix of vintage and modern stuff in that house. It was kind of crazy. But like, these are just the clothes I pulled.
Oh God, look at that.
Yeah, here's the Walker right there. Starter.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Nothing on the back, but I got that.
That's probably do good. You put Major League in the title, like the movie. That looks like the one that Major League they used to wore it.
You seen that tag before?
No. I think I have.
Look at this. Look at this.
Sax is my axe. That's pretty
That's
cool.
that guy from the Muppets, right?
Wow.
It's a super small shirt, but look at that. That's so cool. Pulled that from in there. Pulled this bowling. This one was this logo 7 bowling green.
Oh man.
This one, this is 80s. This has 80s on it. Little New Orleans. Like 1988 is what's got on the print. 89. And another one from the 80s that's New Orleans. Nothing super great, but it's the fact that it's 80s, right? And then, I don't know, these are just all old shirts, so I just grab them, like that 50-50.
What were they priced at?
It was just make a bundle. We paid $80 for our whole bundle. And this is just the clothes. So that's like a, what did I say? I spent the night with Campus Films. Yeah, I mean, this is an old tag right here too.
That's one of those places where you find like a vintage champion Running Man logo and something like that.
I went through that house. I probably dug through it over and over like 4 times just to make sure it was. We found some sterling.
Nice.
So Sonia was killing. She found the sterling. She found 2 the pumpkins on top of cat blow molds. She found 2 of those. Thanks, Matt. I found those. I found the 2 Wii Sports games I'm listing right now. A bunch of toys, a bunch of dolls. Giggles, the doll from the '70s. I think her name is Giggles.
That's the crazy thing right there when you see stuff like that.
Because they said, yeah, this is day 2, and I'm like, this, and there was two. Oh no, the jacket was $2. Jackets were $2, and the shirts were $1. Yeah, so that's what that stuff was. But I found Pokemon Trainer, the red one, in the box.
What?
Yeah, I found Pokemon Sorry.
Wait, Pokemon Trainer in the box, like the Game Boy game?
No, the game. It's a board game.
Oh, okay.
But look up the red Pokemon Trainer, y'all. I'm just saying. The box has damage. But look up Pokemon Trainer board game and look for the red version. I found... Well, again, Sonya found all the dolls. She was digging in the basement where all the dolls were. Bunch of doll stuff that's worth some money. It was a fun sale. It was super fun. It doesn't even seem possible that Indian jacket, but it was. There was another Indian jacket there, but it had a big old hole in the sleeve, so I passed on it. I probably should have grabbed it, but it had on the sleeve right up here, it was in the house, Chad. We were in the house. They're like the whole house, everything in the house was for sale. So we were, unless they didn't let people in the house, but it looked like it had already, it looked like it had been dug through already. It was weird. Like Sonya was down in the basement, and I was going through all the bedrooms upstairs. So in this case,
what's up, Buster? How you doing, bud?
Buster. Sorry, I got a little excited right there.
I do that.
Uh-huh.
Man, it's 98 degrees here today, bro.
Good night.
98 degrees today. This is the thing that's so crazy about DC, Maryland, Virginia weather. So 98 degrees today, 95 degrees tomorrow, but thunderstorms in the afternoon, gusty winds, and small hail. And then for the next 6 days, it doesn't get above you're at 63, 59, 59, 64, 76, 77. Rain every single one of those days. It's going to rain for from Thursday all the way to Tuesday. So no yard sales this weekend. Which kind of sucks. Cause I've been kind of hitting my stride here, picking.
Yeah, it's been. I hear you on that.
But they don't have those here, Chad. Like, I'll tell you what's really interesting. Monday, the town of Lansville has. Wait, what? They don't have garage sales like here. Like when I remember when I went to Cincinnati for the first reseller rally that I went to, was that like right after COVID?
Yeah.
And like everything was like garage sales, like inside people's garages, and I was like, this is crazy. Like you never see that out here. Everything's always a yard sale. But when is this? Like this upcoming Monday? Monday has a yard sale in flea markets? Damn, North Carolina's under mandatory drought restrictions. That's crazy. How far is Lansville from here? It's about a 2-hour drive. When are you guys going on the sale again, Jimmy?
We have to cancel that.
Really?
Sorry, I tell you, dang it. Yeah, things weren't going well as far as coordinating, and then one of us found out that we had prior engagement anyways. We weren't.
You said it wasn't going well as far as what?
Like, from our research, Maryland and Pennsylvania basically are advertised as being part of the highway sale, but most people in comments and message boards say, don't waste your time. There's no sales.
Yeah.
So we were going to end up having to come into Ohio because I know there's sales here.
Yeah, so it's a little far.
We were working towards that when then one of us found out there was a prior engagement that we missed. And we just said, you know what? The way this has been going, and it has been oddly challenging to plan, we're just going to call it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was, Memorial
Day.
Yeah.
Ah, man. I wonder if I could convince my wife to go to Pennsylvania with me on Memorial Day.
Maybe I'll go out there. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Probably not. But I don't know. It's going to be rainy. That Memorial Day weekend is this weekend? Next weekend.
It's right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this weekend coming up is Memorial Day weekend. Like Sonya has Monday off. Next Monday.
Geez. It is. It's going to be a nasty one. Friday is my 15-year sobriety anniversary.
Nice. Yeah, man.
15 years. Oh no, I should do that.
Oh, man.
For all my card nerds, you'll like this little find I had in the bargain box this weekend. Short print Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stained glass mini. Yeah. I got it listed for $55.
That's nice, my squad.
That is your squad.
They suck.
I have not bought a ticket yet, Matt. I feel like I need to go to defend my IKEA bag fashion, challenge title. but it's tough for me because I already have 2 trips on the books with the national, and then I'm going to Florida here in less than a month. Thank you, Chad. Nice. I'd love to hear that. Oh, that's a nice little trip, Matt. Greece. I think my mom and my dad went to Greece for their honeymoon. All right, Buster. Have a good day, brother. Do you have a bad habit of having a million tabs open at once?
No, I'm actually OCD about that. It drives me nuts to have. I'm on top of it type thing. Like I don't ever have a lot open. But I like Sonia, and I know that because Sonia be down here and she'll be like across the top, and I'm like, can't handle it. And it's a me thing for sure. But I come down here, I'm like, I can't even help you right now, Sonia. I know you're asking for help, but I'm like, can we close at least half of them so I can?
That's funny.
A thing in my brain where I'm like,
it's interesting because like I'm OCD about a lot of things, right? But oh yeah, that'll definitely hit you, Colby. That'll definitely hit you. Them, the medical bills.
Oh
But I'm
man.
OCD about a lot of things, but like I don't know. For some reason, I guess I'm not OCD about that until I am. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah. Until it's
until
like,
like
okay, the computer's bogging down. We got to do something.
I can't see what's what on the tabs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 tabs right now. That's not that bad.
Okay.
What's up, Keith? What's up, Brad? Crazy game last night with the Thunder and the.
I didn't even watch it. I was watching.
I didn't make it. I didn't make it through the whole game. Obviously, man. Yesterday was a long day, and I mean we get the boy to bed pretty early, so I've been going to sleep like 10 o'clock, and I get up at like 6:30 every morning.
That's pretty close to my schedule. Gotcha. Except I don't wake up in the middle of the night, do you?
Well, not really, not anymore. Well, so now we've moved him. He's no longer sleeping in a crib.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's too big.
Well, I was going to ask, is like once they start climbing out, there's no point in having a crib in.
It's not even him climbing out. Like he was like uncomfortable. He's just way too big.
Yeah, yeah.
So he has his own bed now.
That's
so
cool.
like he's gotten he gets it's been a pretty smooth transition. He gets out of the bed. He got out of the bed last night. He fell out of the bed. I heard him, and I was like, "It's very low to the ground, so it's not that bad."
I mean, that's quite a loud thud though, because
It
seen the linebacker that you got.
Yeah. So he wakes up maybe like once every like couple of days in the middle of the night now. Like the first night, like he got out the bed and like he was like this on the edge of our bed. Like I'm like, okay. All right, Matt. Good to see you as always, brother. Trying to get everything put away from the card show buys this weekend. I've been really good at that though. Like listing as soon as I get home from the card shows.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Again, I don't know. Sports ball. The one thing I do know about sports ball cards is like there's windows.
Oh, there are windows. Let me tell you, I'll give you an example.
Like crazy.
So 2026 Bowman Baseball just came out last week. I pulled a Trey Savage, who's pitcher for your Toronto Blue Jays. His Bowman paper rookie card, right? So I pulled it out of a box. I opened myself. I listed it immediately. And you know I run sales on my store. And recently I've just kept it at 50%. So I'm going to go back and reprice everything and go back to 30%. But like I'm running at 50%, and every once in a while I run a 70% sale, which is really ideal. 20 to 30% off actually. So I listed it at $299, right? Because when it was gonna hit the sale, it'd be listed at $150. Somebody sent me an offer for $255. I immediately took it because that's $100 more than what it was actually gonna be listed for.
Right.
And so I set the market because I was the only listing for that card because nobody else had listed it since the product came out yet. So like I snap sold basically at $255.
Wow.
Now that card is selling for like $120, maybe. So like, especially with new products, it's important to get your listings up quick. Yeah, there you go. My mom says that Camden is the size of a 2 or 3 year old. Like my youngest nephew and Camden are like the same height. Like you can tell that my nephew's older than him because like he just he's more developed like with his body, but they're the same height when they're walking next to each other. It's crazy. And Pio is 2 now? 2.5? So yeah.
Wow. So they upped the flex to 100 now that you can work at a time.
Yeah.
I can't handle 100. 20 seems to be my limit that I can mentally focus on. Working 20 instead of 10 at a time. It is better for sure. Being able to work through 20 is definitely better.
I will tell you one of the downsides to what we were just talking about is that if you list something immediately when a new product comes out and it doesn't sell like within that first like wave, then you have to go back and reprice it because the market corrects itself.
Ready, Teddy. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, I bet you I got my boxes. Hmm.
PO is 2, and they're pretty much the same height and weight, but Camden is solid and PO is a twig. What's up, Beer King Picker? How you doing, brother? Hope all's well. What are you listing today, so right now, Jimmy?
A little sterling silver charm that was a unicorn, some Wii games, for real pet, some Nike LeBrons. I'm going through them right now because a 8mm film storage container, some Lego parts, a wrestling toy belt, Cleveland Indians duffel bag, a rotary phone, Scentsy warmer, Odyssey head cover, vintage Fisher Price teddy bear, a vintage Barbie head only, and the last thing I'm about to work on right now is a vintage Napier silver peace sign hand shot glass.
Huh.
Fun stuff, huh?
That sounds like a Tim day.
How we do.
Like, like a lot of Tim, like random just all over. I like it.
This little, it's like a shot glass that's got a hand that's one of a peace sign like that. It's a little bold, man. It's a little silver plated shot glass. Looks like $40 ish. Found it in a bag at Goodwill. Right. That's what I always go back and make sure you put the weight in there and make sure all the required are filled out, so that way you don't get errors. Just a little advice, because those things will error and then it won't list. There we go. I forgot to put a weight on this one. Would have been a problem. All right, that's 21 done. Let's list all 21 on eBay.
There you go.
That's 41 for the day. Oh my gosh, it just aired out. And when it airs out like that, I have to redo everything.
Wait, are you sure? Because remember we had this discussion last time,
No,
and it didn't work. It didn't work last time. But were you in batch or flex last time?
I was in flex last time.
Okay, so
let's find out.
So it made you re-log in, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this. All right. So why does it do that? Sometimes it does it, and sometimes it doesn't do that for me.
I got 21 ready, but the problem is all the title work and all of the description work that I did is all gone.
In your drafts or in ready?
In ready. There's
It's
only
all
one.
gone.
I only have one draft. They're all there, but I can already see that the title work I did is changed. They're not like I can read the titles and see that's not the titles I made.
You should report. Have you reported that yet?
No.
You
So
should
now I got
report.
to redo all these titles.
You should.
Thankfully, the pricing and shipping is all still there.
Okay, that's good. So it's not as bad as it was last time.
Well, actually, I'm assuming because last time they were all still there, but I
Oh.
had to rework all the titles and
So the titles is the only thing that changes.
the description work that I do. Oh, that kind of sucks. And that's so when you're doing if that would have been 100, I'd have to go through and do all 100 new. So that transparency, right? Like that sucks.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you should save as you go every like so often.
Save and close, yeah.
Not even. I don't think you have to close. You should just be able to save. No.
It says save and close. That's all I see. I don't know.
I listed the Brat stalls, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to take it all off of everything. Like off the board and everything.
What do
It
you
was
mean?
just because remember, like they were like all messed up.
Oh yeah, out of the you had to take it off the board, the internal board and everything, huh?
Yeah, they were just pretty bad. Like, if it would have been like okay, you know me, I would have stretched it. But it was just
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's better that you. Dang it, man! This sucks because some of these I had to do some.
so. One of them I have listed for $199.
Nice.
It has 149 views and 21 watchers. The other one though has 13 views, 0 watchers. But nobody's pulled the trigger yet. I sent out 21 offers. Somebody sent me an offer of 85 and I declined it. I sent out offers for 184, 21 of them. So I sold a tobacco pipe I picked up at the 100 Mile. It was like either $2 or $1. Because I got 2 of them. It sold for $66.
Yeah.
I love finding those. The ones that like are marked, like with the maker's marks and stuff like that. I've done really well. I've only found like 10 maybe in the past like year and a half, 2 years since I started buying them. But they sell for good money. I finally found a hen on nest.
Not like a full size
one.
A full size
Yeah. I'll send the offer on that for $84. See if anybody buys it. We gotta send an offer on the tech deck, $64.99. See if that entices anybody. Video game. Baseball card. Safety glasses.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't terrible. It's going for. But I got a.
I'll tell you what I did yesterday by accident. I was doing I don't remember if it was flex or batch, but I kept I kept pressing the wrong create listing. So I wasn't pressed, and like it could create 39 listings with like one picture. And I did it like 6 times, Jimmy.
Oh.
It'd be like I would get through like 2 or 3, and then I would do it, and then next time I would get through like 5 or 6, and I would do it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to figure this out, Tim. Okay, just that was a nice one. Just sold one off of an offer I sent.
Logan metal 8mm film storage case. Vintage blue.
What's up, Glenn? How you doing, bud? Oh, here we go. That's a good tip right there, Jimmy. Chris says he saves right before he lists on Flex.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Colby says lots of Temu Huns are showing up out there taking advantage of the uneducated. There was a guy who used to sell bootleg uranium glass miniatures on eBay for the longest time.
Oh.
I didn't buy one Angels card this weekend.
I don't know though. I don't know. I'm afraid to hit save and close. Guess it's a better risk than what just happened. All right, we saved and closed. Let's see what happens.
What's going on, Kelly? How are you this morning?
Yay, it worked right. Let me make sure they didn't actually list, though. Did that first time.
That's crazy, gutted.
All right, we're going to list all 20. Here we go. Thanks for that. Who said that on the save? That's a new practice I will definitely add after that happening twice now.
I think it was Colby.
Thank you, Colby. I will definitely add that to my standard practice of listing. I'm getting this batch progress is not defined, and I'm having to do retry, and it lists them, but it's giving me these errors. Oh, that's obviously some kind of. Go ahead.
Yeah, it might because I noticed something similar to that last night, and it kind of just like started going through it itself, and then at the end there was no listings left, and everything got listed. So
Well, I'm hitting retry and it's doing it, but,
okay.
and then it's listing them, but I don't know what that batch progress interval is not defined. I'm going to send a screenshot of that. I'm not doing batch. That's why it's weird. Maybe that's just a term it's using, though. It has nothing to do with actually using batch. All right. But now I got to go double check to make sure they didn't list them twice. That they're actually listed. Sports remote. Yes, sir.
Colby says, so even with some of the snags on list easier, my rough math with routine normal listing schedule, we can claw back like 30 hours a month approximately.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of time I saved is crazy for sure. Now, and it's the picture part again. Like my backlog is at pictures, and like me and Sony's helping me on Sundays. We're taking as many pictures as we can, but I'm already about to list all those pictures. Like I'm already going to be done today with all the pictures we took on Sunday. So now, I mean, that way it gives us a good start to the week. But like tomorrow morning, I'll be down here taking pictures again.
Yeah.
Wii Sports Resort didn't list for some reason. I'm going to do that one again. What's that one? I just listed that Wii Sports and that one company that buys all the sports games already bought it for me. VG Broker or whatever their name is. They already bought it. I have two of them. I'm like, yeah, I got two of them. There's another one. Go buy that one. I want to make sure that I didn't actually list Wii Sports Resort. Which doesn't look like it did. Oh my god.
Yeah, I check my. No, I saw a calendar. July 16th through 19th. Damn.
Oh man. See what's going on in the chat. You're gonna move out here, Matt? When I sell my card, I will be Jimmy's. That's awesome. Colby, I passed on some CDs, but I almost did it because of List Easier. I just wasn't quite ready. But that guy Jason bought all those CDs, so that worked out perfect. 'Cause he likes to list that kind of stuff, and he likes to use List Easier for it. So he bought that whole box of CDs for like $20 that I didn't buy, and I don't really have a good reason. I just didn't feel like messing with them, storing them and sorting them and all that. Not yet, anyways.
See, my problem is this. is so like buying in bulk, same item, right? Or similar items. Now I'm like, do I do this easier or do I just sell it as a lot?
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's the dilemma I've encountered now.
I think you list it on in batch on list easier and give it a month. Whatever sells individually, let it sell, and then go back and make batches.
Or do I set like a price limit? Like if something is $10 or more, then
So
I.
let me tell what you guys think. I'm thinking about doing these marbles, the ones that I think are the better
Oh yeah,
coloring.
you would.
I'm thinking about listing them all, just one price. I don't even care. If there's a really expensive marble in here, good for that person that bought it. If I can list them all at $10 a piece and let the good ones sell for $10. Maybe I'll do $15 to start. Then I'll lower the price on all of them to 10. And then from there, whatever doesn't sell, I'll put in jars and put in my booth.
Yeah.
That's kind of my plan. I'm thinking about doing that. Because that'll be a super easy batch. Like I'm just going to price them all the same. Shipping will be all the same. The title's even going to be all the same. Just like vintage, marble. And AI should be able to say what color's in it, right?
Yeah. Should.
I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. The biggest thing is when one sells, and that's the part of it that isn't difficult, but if you buy 150 CDs, you got to store them somewhere, and when one sells, you got to be able to find it. Not difficult, but if you have 10,000 CDs, organization becomes like alphabetical or something like that becomes something you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Iruna. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Sue. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah. I thought about buying it. I thought about buying that box of CDs. I was at an estate sale here in Bucyrus actually, and the guy had some really good, like heavy metal, death metal CDs, but then everything smelled like a complete ashtray, so I couldn't do it. I didn't want that. I definitely didn't want to do. I'll be back. I gotta go. Oh, Keith, I gotta go use the restroom. I'm gonna be right back too, guys. I gotta go use the restroom.
All right. I'm like in my mind when you guys are going through stuff. Do you ever like in your mind think back at like something that you passed up at a yard sale recently, and you're like, "Damn, I should have bought that," or a card show? I'm having like those sort of things going on in my mind right now. Oh, so what do you do, Lag? If If you don't go, no regrets. Yeah, that's what you gotta have to kind of have to live through that. No yard sales. What do you do, lag? I have to go to yard sales. I'm yard sales and flea market. I love my flea markets. I definitely love my flea markets. I used to be like that, Mom. I used to be like that. You know that. Not as much anymore. No regrets. Got you. No regrets. Nice. That's from a tattoo that somebody got, right? Use. Phillies.
Going on in the mind. Oh. Oh, shoot. A smoke friendly house. Got it. He had 3 boxes full of cities that were good titles. But man, they stunk bad.
Large and really large lot buys. I wish I could do that. Not quite there right now in my life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not quite there either. Like I still got all this stuff to list, and I'm still finding good. I got so many clothes I got to list still. I haven't even started working on that death pile really. I mean, I had someone buy some a vintage pop-up person bought a bunch of t-shirts from me the other day, like 20 something t-shirts. I gave him a really good price, but
last lot was 70,000. Well, hot damn. That's a big one. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that was a lot larger of a lot than not just a large lot. Because if that's just a regular large lot, I don't want to know what a lot larger lot is. That's a lot to tie up into one thing.
I have an old Pioneer receiver and turntable from a smoker's garage for like $20. Been fumigating for 2 years. Those electronics, man, when that smoke gets in on those boards, on the internal boards and stuff, forget about it. Man. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's not the worst idea. The smoker friendly idea. It's not the worst idea. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I'm not interested in storing.
Yeah, it's kind of intriguing.
You have to stop to store it outside, like in the rain. What about non-cigarette smoke? Asking for a friend. Oh, shit. Those what's it called machines work really good. The ozone machines. Yeah. I use it. They work really, really good. But the problem is, you still, no matter what, you have to get that layer of film and dust off before it will work. It's not going to take that off. You have to clean that off before you use the ozone machine. I have one. But the thing about them, you have to make sure you have a very sealed off space because it's an irritant when it's running. So I actually put it outside underneath a tub in my driveway because it smells like really, really strong chlorine. And like it'll every crevice of your house will smell like if you try to do anywhere indoor. I just bought one off of Amazon. I don't know. I'd have to go look out in the garage what the brand is, but I just bought like an affordable one off of Amazon, and I haven't had any issues with it. I don't have the details. That was quite a few years ago. Maybe I could go back to my Amazon store and see. Orders. Search orders. Ozone. I have it's spelled VIARRTCO, ozone machine. And let's see how much it is right now. $40 right now on Amazon. $37.99.
That seems like a good deal.
I've used it multiple times. I bought it. That's how it worked really good. I bought a bunch of transformers that smelled like smoke. You got to wipe them down first, though, folks. I watched the video. It's an interesting video. If you watch the video on how the ozone machine works, it can't take that layer of like ash and dust off of anything. And that, if you don't get rid of that first, the smell will not go away. So you got to wipe everything down first. You have to, and then, or if it's clothing, you got to wash it first, get all that layer off, and then it'll do its chemical removal of the what causes the odor. I sold a lot of those Transformers and Star Wars figures. Not one issue. They did not smell at all when they went. And I actually keep some of those. Some of that collection is right here, and they don't smell at all. So it worked really good for that, and it's worked for records. It worked for the records.
So
though.
How big is the machine?
It's about. It's like 10 by 8 by 6, like so a 10 by 8 box. You
have to put it like in a separate area or something like that.
Yeah, I was saying it's very. It make the thing is a very strong smelling irritant smell, and it can be dangerous to pets and plants. So I was saying I put mine. I get a big tub, like a big black one of those big black tubs, and I put it out in my driveway, and I run it, and you can still smell it. It's pretty strong. It smells like chlorine. I tried doing it like in my sunroom with the doors closed and just in there, and it's still, my whole house smelled like it instantly too, like really fast. So yeah, you don't want to run it anywhere inside your house, and you want to try to find like a very isolated area where you still want it enclosed.
Yeah.
But it's a strong. It's a like when I turn it on, I walk away right away because it kind of gets in your mucus system, and it can be a very irritating.
Yeah.
Who was asking about ever sell to Big Fun in Columbus? Big Fun, I don't know. I haven't heard of them. See you, Buster. But again, with those CDs, I would have had to go. You have to wipe them all down, inside and out. Like that work still has to be done. It's not if you don't. It's not going to work if you don't do that work too. That's the one thing I did learn. What did I just recently use it on? Some PlayStation 2 games. Yep, PlayStation 2 games. And those ones I had to open it. You gotta wipe the outside of the case. You gotta open it up and wipe out, get all that layer of film off of it first. Yeah, you cannot. I mean, I can't even, it's very irritant. It's very irritating to your system. That smell that it puts off. But I don't feel like it.
Down to my last stack. Man, I've been selling a lot more cards than I've been buying. It sounds like a great thing, right?
It is. It is.
But it's tough because you still want to be able to keep up with the demand.
Because there's definitely people. I know, I personally know people that are in a certain, I'm not going to say who or go too much into it, but they are they're in a field or whatever, or like a niche market or whatever. And they do feel the pressure to make sure they're always buying and bringing good stuff to their customers.
Yeah.
And sometimes they spend up to make sure they're still, because I get it. That can affect, if you're not still able to bring the stuff that they're looking for, that can affect business as well, like your customer base.
Yeah. So I mean, with cards, it's like I can do that to a certain extent, right? Like for certain buyers.
Yeah.
Like I have somebody with Reds, Yankees for baseball, Reds, Yankees, and Cubs. Where they like I'm basically shopping for them to a certain extent.
Yeah.
It's not all of those people, but some, like at least one or two, right? And they've told me, like, if you come across something in, like, big, you can message me and like I can send you the money, right? And sometimes like I'll buy stuff for them and I won't make a lot of money, like a couple of bucks, but it's worth it because they're loyal.
They're coming to you. They're coming to you.
So like I don't mind doing that, but like sometimes with cards it's a little different to buy, like pay up for something, and then like what happens if they already have that card or they moved on from that player? Then you're kind of stuck with it. So I tread a little lightly when it comes to something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the time when you find that Cubs card for a great deal, and you already got that buyer. That buyer's already happy with you, and you've been bringing them good product, and they're already lined up, right? That's when it pays off, right?
Yeah.
So keeping them happy is an important part of the process, or whatever.
When I used to do more like weekly glass sales, and I had like like a plug for my glass, like I would buy stuff because I knew it would sell
Yeah.
for X amount in my live sale. But like I got burnt out doing those glass sales, man.
I think I get burnt out shipping glass, and I have to imagine
Yeah,
that's part of it.
it's
Shipping
so
glass,
brutal.
and you put in more effort than I do. So
But like now it's more like I'm so much more conscious of what I'm selling in a live sale with glass. And I haven't done. I did like that last dip that I kind of mixed in a little bit of everything. But like I think that's the key. It's just like not overdoing yourself with what you have to ship.
yeah, for sure, because you can easily get caught up in they want the Fenton. Well, let me run every Fenton vase I have right now, and then you're
Yeah.
like
Wow.
30 Fenton pieces you're trying to. Oh,
It's a little brutal. It is a little brutal for
and then
sure.
you ran paperweights with it too, and the person bought paperweights and vases, and you're like,
Bro, what I used to do,
a bowling ball in there with it.
when I used to do my like YouTube live glass sales, even like when I was doing them on Knickknacks too. I mean, I would have like a 16 by 16 by 16 box with like 20 pieces of glass, bro. And I'm just like, this is tough. And you know, I've moved on from using the. This is a little bit of like, I'm not selling as much glass as I used to, and it's like supply and price. I moved on from using that big bubble wrap I used all the time.
I remember that bubble. That bubble wrap was like that
Industrial
was the
strength.
cheapest wall of that.
Yeah.
That was like they use that to make water bottles. That thing.
But the quality of it started to go down. Not necessarily like the actual quality of the bubble wrap, but the quality of the rolls. Like I would get like every like two or three pieces, it'd be like a flat line in it, like when the
Yeah.
air was out. Like the machine that the company I was buying it from, the machine was just like making it had like too many problems with the machine. And then it became harder to get the bubble wrap. And then like I messaged the company and they're like, we're making it, but we're selling it in smaller rolls because the cost of shipping it was going up. So they had to start making smaller rolls. And then at that point it was like, is it really worth it for me to spend $30 on like half of the roll? Like it just became a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I've
man.
gotten to the point, like I know how to wrap stuff, right?
Yep.
And if I need to get like big bubble wrap, I can get normal big bubble wrap and just do a better job of the inner layers and then use the bigger bubble wrap. The best part about that bubble wrap was actually the size of the box I was able to use because I didn't have to use as much padding around it.
Right.
So like I could put more in a smaller box.
Yeah.
But then ground advantage happened. So it's like ground advantage kind of makes everything a little bit easier.
Yep.
But then now we're getting taxed 8% for the next year. So yeah, it's one of those things with reselling where it's just like it's a constant adaptation of just like you're
For sure.
adjusting and adapting, you know? Constantly adjusting and adapting.
I need to work on this office. It's a mess. I told myself I was going to leave it clean down here, and I haven't been doing a good job.
Yep, that happens to the best of us.
I'll probably work on it this week.
That's crazy, Chad. That's an interesting situation for sure.
I've never sold I've only sold like the little hand mixers for KitchenAid. I'm not sure why why the price range is so far.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered because you were talking about roaster earlier, and then just now you reminded me. I learned about a new set of kitchen stuff that I did not know about before. That is extremely valuable, and is a, what do the kids call it? A bolo.
They do. The kids do. It's
Do you
weird.
know what? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Can anybody guess? It's a pot and pan thing.
I don't have any guess.
Pot and pans. 2 words, maybe 1 word, but 2 words together in that 1 word. Tupperware. That's a good one, Kelly. That's a good one.
Oh. Hexclad?
Nope, not hexclad, but that's an interesting one. I never heard of that before. Read out if anybody puts anything else out there, Jimmy.
All right. Oh. Huh. Salad Master.
That's it.
Is it?
Yep. Who said it?
Colby.
Yep. Salad Master.
Huh.
Look it up, Jimmy.
I am right now. Holy smokes.
I feel like that's something. You know, this is the other thing too. When you ever like find out about something and feel like you probably saw one, and then you there's no way I've never seen this before, and I've never bought it. I'm not really good with pots and pans.
It looks like it has a very identifiable lid handle.
Yeah.
That would make it easy to ID because that handle is that round black handle with it's got an S on it too, so that makes it easy to ID.
Colby, I 1000% agree with this statement. I believe in Colby Blankenhagen. Thought it was Blankenship, but I guess we're Blankenhagen now.
Oh yeah, didn't it used to be Colby Blankenship?
I 1000% believe in Colby. Always provides solid value. I love it, Colby.
This is kind of like those mixers, though. Why are some of them worth $3,000 and some of them aren't? Like this set right, this lot. This one sold for $1,600. This is just one. Oh, it's a set. It's a picture of just one.
Yeah, I went through this whole thing yesterday, Jimmy. I was looking at them and I was like, I'm so confused.
It's only 2 for $1,300.
Yeah.
Like, why did that sell for $1,300? $1,600. And then there's some that are listed for. I mean, 35 is still good, but
it's definitely something that I'm going to add to my
to the repertoire.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Because I feel like that's something that you would see and you would easily pass it up just because
it looks like every other pot. It looks like every other pot.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else is going crazy? I saw this. I don't know if it's still doing it, but I saw Harry Tornado posted something on Facebook. This is definitely something that you and I and everybody else have passed up. Michael Jackson on the Wii.
No, I know about that. The dance, the Michael Jackson, where he's like, I think I've sold that in the past.
But it was always a $10 game.
Oh, it's up now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's gone. The price has gone up. Okay, because
One
I've sold
sold.
that game in the past, but
Yeah,
I
for
don't
how
think
much? How much you think?
I don't remember. I just know I've sold
Couple
it.
of bucks, right? One
Probably.
sold this morning for $74.99.
Was it because of the movie?
Yes.
Okay. So you're saying I don't know. Yeah, I did not know it was up. I got you. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yep. There you go. The MJ game. It's gone bonkers now.
Huh.
Like, you know how you go to the thrift store and they put all the sports games and those sort of games, like the dance games and everything, all in
Yeah.
the out, but then they keep all the good ones behind the counter, right? Michael Jackson is definitely an on the floor game.
Yeah.
Smeg kitchen gadgets. Uh-oh. Colby's giving us some.
Smeg toaster. Let's see. Gee, it says Smeg right on the side of it. They're
Oh,
fancy.
yeah, I was going to say, that looks like a toaster I'd look at. For parts only, it sold for $75.
Wow, this one with the floral pattern on it's cool too. What are those birds? I can't tell. No, floral.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking for Smeg now. I mean, it's pretty bold and not hard to miss.
Yeah, see, that's why I thought Chris. I know I've sold that Michael Jackson game. It wasn't that much, but I know it was always one to kind of keep an eye out for. I'm starting to delve into toy dolls from the 70s. There's some crazy toy dolls from the 70s.
I almost messaged you guys yesterday, Jimmy, because I was driving in the car and the dude on the radio said delve. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I feel like this is an inside joke, but I don't think this guy is in on it.
It's so funny how the most basic word that Keith used, I turned it into our a word of the show. It's like this
Hilarious.
ongoing.
I mean, I definitely associate that word with you guys. There's no way around it at this point.
I'm waiting for the person that won my hat to message me on the hashtag Delve giveaway. Sasha dolls. Yeah, we found that Giggles doll. I should go grab that. Giggles. She's scary. You have to lift her arms up and bring them down, and she goes, scream. She's worth some money. Sonya found her, not me. Sonya found her. Ideal's a good brand that made dolls back then. Ideal, that they made Chrissy. You know Chrissy.
Yeah.
Chatty Cathy. I never knew Chatty Cathy was, and her clothes. Chrissy clothes sell better than Chrissy sometimes. I've been selling the Chrissy clothes. Sosh dolls are like American Girl dolls. All right. Definitely know to look for American Girl. Chatty Cathy, though, man. Look up Chatty Cathy and then look up some of her outfits. I had no idea when I got her that she was that good, that much of a bolo. Just learning that kind of stuff's kind of fun.
It is. It really is.
Be on the lookout for Twister games. I haven't heard that one. But that's some for sure. social media got hold of something that they could do with Twister, forget about it.
Forget about it.
There's something I picked up that, I mean, I know to keep an eye out for silver now. But if you ever see, and I'm sure you guys all know this, possibly, this watch right here that has the silver, I guess like an inlay or whatever. People take just the inlays off of that watch and sell those for crazy money. So I just listed it as complete with the inlay, the sterling silver inlays on there. Pretty wild if you look at those sterling silver watch inlays with the native design on it. There you go. I listed these ones. Since you're the Pirates expert, look at this. Look at this pretty set.
Oh, gooseberry pink.
Yep. I paid $10 for those two, and then that blue one I showed you the other day.
All three for $10.
Yeah,
totally.
I got video of it too. It's gonna be great.
That's a good one. Yeah, Pyrex was at a point when you could buy any Pyrex. Now I don't buy it unless it's
right
a rare color or
I'm not gonna lie. I lens it at this point. I don't know. I don't have them all memorized like you, so I have to give them a little lens shot before I.
I went deep into. I used to sell so much Pyrex. Oh, my mom said Twister may be related to the Michael Jackson movie.
That makes sense.
And then Chad says they did. Apparently, Twister is in the Michael Jackson movie, so everyone's supposed to buy the game and play it on Michael Jackson's birthday.
There you go. That's kind of what I was saying without knowing the social media. So when is Michael Jackson's birthday? We'll have to watch social media.
Sal, how you doing, bud? I missed an opportunity. Sal was in DC not too long ago, and I wanted to link up with him so bad, and that was at a time when things were crazy with the boy and the schedule. It was just madness. But it's always good to see you, Sal. Hope all is well, bud. But yeah, I got some Pyrex I need to list over here. I have this is a different colorway version of the one you have.
Oh yeah, the gooseberry or whatever it is.
Yeah, black. So they did an alternating set of black and yellow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That would look good.
And then I got some pink. I got some pink refrigerator dishes over here and a blue refrigerator dish too.
I bought some Pyrex coffee mugs that look like they do pretty good.
I'll tell you, if you ever find some of the Pyrex that does really good, I don't know if it still is doing as good, but they used to make certain pieces for restaurants. So it'll have like the restaurant logo on the Pyrex.
These ones just have like a green ring all the way around them.
Yeah. Some of that Pyrex restaurant wear will do well.
All right. Keep an eye out for that.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should put it in the chat. My favorite Pyrex website that I used is pyrexcollector.com. This was like one of my favorite references for Pyrex when I was learning it. You should save that website, Jimmy. pyrexcollector.com. Because it'll give you all, like, when you're listing Pyrex, it's like you want to list it, the pattern, the size, which is the number on the bottom, and then each style has its own, like, name. Round mixing bowl, Cinderella mixing bowl, round covered casserole, and then, like, the refrigerator dishes and all that stuff. But that website, I learned so much from that website. Like they have a rare and hard to find like Pyrex like.
House made, wear, decoration, promotional items. I want to see promotional.
Yeah, like if you go to Pyrex pattern browser, it literally just shows you like all the standard patterns, all the limited patterns, the non-standard patterns. Special edition ones, stamp programs, third party. I've sold some of the lids, just the lids like the by themselves. Some of those lids can sell for crazy money. This is like the holy grail of Pyrex though. I'm gonna show it to you guys.
Do they have pictures on this website? Am I on the right?
Yeah, if you go to hold on. Let me share this first and then I'll tell you which one it is. What's going on, LaDana? How are you? Always good to see you. Share screen. This one right here, Jimmy. This is the... If you ever find this one, you're going to...
Retire?
Yeah. Not retire, but I mean, I think they'd sell for like somewhere between like $6,000 and $9,000.
Wow.
It's
That's
called
cool.
Pyrex in Love. Or I forget what they call it actually. Sorry. Where are we at? I lost my... Here we go. Okay. But yeah, if you go to Pyrex Resources, Jimmy,
Yep.
and then go to Pyrex Pattern Browser, I'll show you all of those.
That's cool.
Lucky in Love. I think they call it Lucky in Love is what they call that one. But yeah, like you see like these lids. I've sold these lids before for money. This one right here.
Yep.
Zodiac. I found the Zodiac before. There's the orange. One of the first times I ever interacted with Kevin on YouTube, he was in a garage sale and he found a set of the orange butter print. And I was like commenting like a madman. But like sometimes even with like the blues, people can get mixed up easily because they did like different versions of like the primary color set. So remember how I was telling you yesterday about how like the alternations are different?
Yep.
And that's why that one was so rare. I found this blue one before, the blue stripe. But like of the standards, like the yellow daisy does well, the blue ones do well. Obviously the butter print. And sometimes this one will do well. Sandalwood, the Blue Horizon will do well, or Horizon Blue. Snowflakes. This one is one of the hardest ones to find, like in good condition, because it's all black.
Yeah.
But Pyrex is a. It used to be crazy. Now it's not as nuts as it used
People,
to.
I mean, it's crazy as far when if people post it in their garage sale pictures, people are lining up for that stuff.
What did I just do? Oh no.
Oh, what'd you do?
No, LaDonna, when her mom passed away, so they were at the funeral. And she said she spent 3 hours and ran 10 miles trying to catch her dog who escaped.
Oh no. That does.
I think we've all been there with a loose
nightmare.
dog before. What orders do we have that I have not pulled already? Julio Jones. Cam. Oh! That is a problem. Cam Ward. Sold. Seth Hernandez is already pulled. Kyler Murray's stuff is doing well.
Why?
A lot of people think he's going to take over for J.J. McCarthy.
I could see that. I still think in the right system, a coach that surrounded him with the right system, right players, he could be good.
I agree.
I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks you could say the same thing about, but I think he hasn't had that chance yet.
Yeah.
Oh, but we didn't. We got this commenter on the podcast. I didn't take into consideration that. I'm not even gonna say it.
What?
Sports are fake though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, sports are fake?
Yeah, we have this commenter on our Facebook. I don't know our podcast that commented that sports were fake or something like that. So why are we don't know what we're talking about.
I think some people think we're living in the Truman Show. And everything is fake. The only real thing that's fake, the only real fake out there.
The dinosaurs?
There you go. You nailed it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Oh, I got a community sale Thursday with 23 sales, but it's an hour and 20 minutes away. Do I still go?
Well, what else are you gonna be doing on Thursday? What else are you gonna be doing on Thursday?
That's what I'm doing. I'm going.
Probably a good idea because there probably won't be a lot of Friday and Saturday sales because of the holiday.
There's quite a few, actually. There's quite a few community sales in my area this weekend.
It's probably just
I have one for Friday that's only 35 minutes away.
Some random maps are fake?
Yeah, maps are fake, too, yeah. Fun stuff. I actually think it's Keith's troll account. He's like, I can't talk about that stuff while I'm on the podcast, so I'll just make an account and get those points in via comments.
Oh man.
This show is AI. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing some Facebook short format. I'm not doing all, but yeah, it's an interesting topic. Our thumbnails are AI over there at the podcast. Breaking news. Our thumbnails are AI. But I do put our faces into the AI thumbnail. LTS charge keys.
All your sold comps are AI. Oh, Facebook is fun. I'll tell you what was really funny. I had a guy comment on one of my posts in a group, and he was like, "What's nonsense is you posting behind a pseudo name, like not your real name." I'm like, bro, this is my page account. Like,
Yeah.
if you go to my page, you'll see my face all over it. It's not a fake account. This is the name of my garden channel. What are we talking about? People are wild. Cat was banned from Etsy for selling some bogus stuff.
Not selling, for some really bogus stuff.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. That would have been bad.
Be careful of your titles.
My Etsy store is closed. It has been closed for quite some time. I gave up on Etsy.
Oh, I've never used it. I've thought about using it, but I've never used it. Keith, be careful with all your pennants over there. Keith has a ton of pennants listed over there.
Yeah, they the Etsy fees started getting out of control, and it was just too much.
So, sounds like she used the word ivory, and you can't use it.
Yeah. A lot of people say that, Kelly. A lot of people say that, and it has gotten me to the point where, like, I'm borderline considering trying Etsy again.
Keith has said that during the holiday season, he kills it on Etsy. That's when I thought about it. Like, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, I mean. I need to start a Poshmark account and put some clothes over there so I can order some boxes.
The problem is with a lot of these other sites is you cannot. There's no way to get customer service like on the phone. That's the worst part about selling on other sites. Like, say what you want about eBay, that is like clutch, in my opinion.
Yeah, Nick. I honestly, if I create a posh, I would only throw maybe 30 or 40 clothes on there and let it sit there like that, just so I can order boxes. So I can order boxes. I don't really want to mess with Poshmark. Yeah, that I feel like it's always been lacking, like any kind of can we try to resolve what happened? Like I've always felt like even on eBay, like when it's like something happens, like can we try to resolve what happened? Like let me show you my case and exactly what I did and why I feel like your decision was wrong. They don't even give you that. Like there's none of that. It's just like shutting you're getting disciplined or whatever for something that.
I had an issue. It's like I started doing Depop when Cernoch was talking about it, and I accidentally, like, the 8 on my keyboard doesn't always work. So I accidentally listed a Carhartt jacket for $9.99. And it surprisingly took like 8 hours for somebody to actually buy it. And I messaged the dude and I was like, I'm so sorry. This was not supposed to be $9.99. And they were like so nasty about it. They left me a nasty review and everything, which I had to get Depop to remove, which I did, which was fairly simple. But yeah, and I just refunded them the money, and that was it. But it was weird because like I couldn't cancel the order. Like I refunded it, and it looked like it was canceled, but like they kept sending me messages to ship the item, and I'm like, what do you mean? Canceled the order.
Colby's got an eBay phone number.
That's one out of Jimmy's playbook right there. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
To this day, I still ask them to call me, and I still get a call back. Like they say it's not concierge, but if I ask eBay to call me back, they call me back within less than 5 minutes every time I ask.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like clockwork. It's very simple.
Yep. Oh yeah, call me. You call that number. We're eBay. Sure. Can you verify your
social
account,
security, bank account number?
We're gonna need you to update your payout information. Oh shoot. That's it. Yeah, we're eBay. Oh,
So I've been applying for like part-time remote work to kind of, add a little extra money into the household because, the baby's getting ready. We're going to have to find daycare eventually, you know?
yeah.
And it is just so expensive. So I applied. I applied for like a job with Fanatics Sportsbook, and they just they sent me a because every once in a while you kind of just throw out a application on a job that I'm obviously not qualified for, just to kind of see, because I feel like I'm the type of guy like all I need is a face to face, and I could convince anybody I could do anything, right?
Right.
So sometimes I throw my application out there and it says, "Thank you for your interest you have expressed in the director, paid social position, and employment with Fanatics Betting and Gaming. After careful consideration, we have decided to move forward with other candidates whose qualifications more closely align with our current needs. Please know that your application was reviewed thoroughly, and we sincerely appreciate the time you invested in the process. We appreciate your interest in our company and wish you success in your career search." Well, I shot my shot, right, Jimmy?
Yep. What's that saying? You miss all the shots you don't take, or whatever, or something.
Exactly. My mom wants to know how books are selling these days. Depends on the book, Ma.
I don't know, Tim. Why don't you spend 3 hours every day just editing short videos and uploading 15 short videos to your Facebook every day?
I don't. That's the problem. I got monetized, right? But I don't get the same views as other people who are making really good money on Facebook. You know?
Yeah, but you can. You can.
I'm gonna try.
I mean, how long? I haven't had my channel very long. Let's see.
Like my first check is 100. My first check was small because I got like in the middle of the pay period. It was $16, but this check I'm getting this month I think is $157.
I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. I think if you did what I just suggested,
Yeah.
and you let's say 10 of those videos you aim to just try to get, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's definitely more, maybe, I don't know, the word isn't controversial, but it's attention grabbing video.
Yeah.
I think you could be up there based on what I've seen. Like, that's all I'm saying. So like, you could get to those views if you did that.
Yeah. I'd have to find the right. Damn. I'd have to find the right take.
It's I'm gonna you're gonna hate me for this one. It's just it might be the shot you didn't take. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even doing that level, but I'm doing a video, at least one short video every single day. I'm trying to do 2 every day. I'm gonna do it every day until I get there. I literally have, does it tell you how many you have? One, two, three, four. I have less than 100 short videos on my new Facebook page, and I'm already getting 62,000 views, 42,000 views, 30,000 views on my short videos. And I'm just gonna keep putting them out. Just gonna keep doing it.
It's the only way. It is the only way.
When I had the other old school flips and I was getting those crazy views, that was the first time ever where I was like, okay, this is a nice check.
Yeah.
And pictures, not just videos, pictures too.
Yeah, pictures, everything.
Yeah, but I mean, 10 a day of something, 10 every single day.
That should be my goal, huh? 10 a day.
It would be, it's a test. I'm not going to say it's going to succeed for sure, but what if you don't have to go find? What if you don't have to go find that part-time job because of it?
Yeah.
Or part-time, sorry, not job. What'd you call it?
Yeah, part-time remote job.
Remote job. That's the one. I got you. Yeah. That could be your part-time remote job, is just editing videos.
Yeah, Chad. And like it's different if it was like, I'm a lot of times I would honor it. Like if I made a mistake, like undervaluing something, or like I accepted an offer by mistake or sent an offer by mistake. Like I'd eat those. But like this one was like clearly obvious. Like nobody's selling a Carhartt jacket for $9.99.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy was not happy. I've had people who have been pretty cool about it sometimes. It doesn't happen often, but...
I'm paranoid, but that was probably something probably sold right away, right? Like as soon as you listed it.
It actually didn't. It took like 6 hours. It was on Depop,
Really? Oh, shoot. That person was like, I found the deal for the year.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were very excited. So one part about doing card breaks is the sorting. I did a break last week. I'm getting ready to ship everything out, and it is like 240 cards. So I gotta organize it by the teams and get it shipped out. I was waiting on supplies. I was like, oh, I'll go to the store and I'll buy some supplies. I mean, I'll go to the show. It's crazy to me. Like, I went to 2 different shows, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. Both shows, not one person was selling supplies. Like, you would think every card show there would be somebody selling supplies.
That was the issue when we were at you guys were trying to find supplies at the National that one year, and you were having trouble finding them.
Yeah, until I finally did, thank God. And then literally, that's when I was walking to the car with a case of top loaders, and my phone is like ringing like nonstop. I'm like, what is going on? And like I had to like stop and put the case down, and I look at my phone and I answer, and it's Carrie. He's like, dude, you gotta get back here right now. He's like, you're not gonna believe what happened. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I just pulled a Caitlin Clark 101. I don't know what to do. Come right now. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way.
I wasn't there that day. I left that day. That sucks. That I wasn't there.
That was crazy times. I've never pulled a card like that before. I've pulled some good cards, but nothing like that. And I've hit some good cards in COVID. I made a mistake of not selling more during COVID.
My biggest card.
No, go ahead.
My biggest card mistake was I bought that Pokemon collection about a year before COVID and sold all those original first edition Pokemon cards for still hundreds, but they were worth way more during the and they're worth way more right now. Like retirement conversation more now.
Yeah.
I got a couple of them graded, and I got 9s and 10s, so people bought them from me and probably graded them, and they're retired now.
There's a lot of people that are talking like right now, like with the Shohei Ohtani market.
What about it?
The Shohei Ohtani market, like every day that his market is getting crazy. Like his stuff is just through the roof, and like people had sold cards 2 years ago for like $500 that are like $10,000, $15,000 cards now.
I know for a fact it was not a first edition, but I had a holographic Charizard that probably would have graded near me. More because all the cards were in that condition. They were all in excellent, and I sold on eBay. Probably a couple hundred or something like that. I don't even remember. But at the time, it was awesome. I made thousands of dollars on that buy. I paid $250 for a whole collection, and I probably made over $10,000 at the time.
Yeah, so it's like in hindsight, it's like but like
now one card could go for that. I'm sure the best card in there graded would go for more than that. But yeah, at the time it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yep. But you could have not sold them, and the market could have bottomed out, and you would have made no money. Right? That could have easily happened.
Oh, LaDonna said she donated the first editions because at the time she didn't know. That hurts. That hurts. Oh man, when I bought that guy's collection, I didn't know anything about Pokemon cards. It was a lesson that day. That week after, it was thousands of cards. I had cards everywhere. They were all from the original, all 1998 or whatever. And a lot of there were first editions in there with the little first edition stamps and everything in there. And I learned a decent amount. I didn't learn enough about them. And I took out what I thought were the 6 best cards and had them graded. I was nowhere near being right on the 6 best cards, but I still had them graded.
It's wild to think about. It really is. Josie swears she had Pokemon cards from when she was a kid hidden in the floorboards at her parents' old house.
Yeah.
I should tell her to check next time she's there. If she can get upstairs.
My boys have but they're not. Theirs are in probably mid 2005 era. my boys Pokemon cards that they have. We'll have to see if they know where those are at.
That's a very interesting way of looking at it, Keith. You see what Keith put, Jimmy?
That's true. Yeah, the money I made on. Here's just a. Let's see if we can. There was, man. Here's just a. That's the table after I bought that collection,
Sheesh.
and I started sorting through them. If I have another picture. Thought I had another picture that was better. And there, like that picture doesn't even show the 3 binders that were full of cards. And like you see in the background, there's still, those are all top loaders in those boxes back there too. All back there were top loaders. I mean, there's some top stuff in there, but then like, it was all really good stuff, man. It was nuts. All right, Chris, I'm gonna have to look at my. I haven't even looked at my 2 boys. Their Pokemon cards and binder somewhere. I've never even looked at them. I think about going to eat lunch, Tim.
Yeah, go for it, brother. We'll wrap up. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me and Jimmy this morning. Yeah, it was a lot of fun as always. The guys send their best to everybody. We appreciate all the love and all the support. Everybody enjoy the rest of the day. Jimmy, you got anything coming up?
No, just the Buy It All podcast every Monday.
Sweet. All right. We will check you guys and gals later. Everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's not raining where you are like it will be here. And we'll see you guys and gals later. Adios.